Welcome to another episode of World Cup Quiz. Long time too, but we're back.
It's been a long time, guys, but you know what? We are back and we're ready to laugh with you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun, guys. You're probably wondering why I'm laughing so much. No, it's just because today I'm gonna talk about my favorite player, Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku, eh? And we're gonna talk about Belgium and England.
Yeah.
What do you have? What do you say?
No. We have so much. We're going to speak about Kane. We're going to speak about Lukaku that you just mentioned. We're going to speak about, overall, how these two teams, they've been doing so well, and they might be, one of the favorites. What do you think?
Correct. Guys, you know what? Let's just sit down and have this conversation. Guys, it's been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for the support. The love that you've showed us, we really appreciate it. Right now, we're gonna get to the business of things now. You know what? I'm gonna talk about Lukaku, the man that everyone has been having over the years for his first touch. People say that when Lukaku touches the ball, when they pass the ball to him, you must make sure that all your windows are protected. Because they might break. But now the guy is doing magic.
The guy, the story has changed.
Yeah, there's changed.
And you know what I like that you said before?
Yeah.
We forgot that the player is only 24 years old. He's been around for many years. He was an enfant prodige. At the age of 16, he was already top goal scorer at Anderlecht, just to give you some insight.
Fantastic player indeed. You know what? Because since we're going to be talking England and Belgium, we can't leave Hazard as well. People say if you're short, some players that they're disadvantaged that they're short. Barcelona have Messi, the shortest man on the field at Barcelona. They have there's players like Isco. By the way, he was tagged by Barcelona at some stage because they said he had a big head. I mean, where have you ever heard that? Have you ever heard that though? But look at Isco, he's world class. Look at Hazard, world class. So wherever you are, my friend, how short you are, you can make it as well.
Don't worry about
You're gonna be the best player in the world. Don't worry about the size. We're gonna talk England. England, they have Kane. I mean, one of the most focused players
I haven't seen. He's only 24 and he has the maturity of a coach.
Correct.
And the reality is, I like the fact that you highlight that the player knew it from the beginning of his career that his life was football, I remember that picture that you showed me, when he was the captain of England junior national team. I think it was under 12, under 13, already captain. At 24, he's the captain of one of the biggest teams in the World Cup.
Correct.
Unbelievable.
And he had a bit of weight there. You saw his face. Apparently he was eating a lot, when he was young. So all that energy and power is coming from all that food that he was eating when he was young.
Yeah, man.
So, you never know as well. Never stop eating as well. I'm joking. Guys, you know what? We're going to get into the analysis of the game. Belgium, everyone, they were talking about them, leading to the match, to the World Cup, but no one really was sure about them. But the performances have been top class.
Top coach, top players, They've been criticized. Nangolan is at home, watching the World Cup. But the reality is, the team has been fantastic. Hazard has been fantastic.
Correct.
He's a true leader, number 10 captain. He's actually, mature enough now to be put it in the top 5, maybe top 6 players in the world. And your man has been absolutely fantastic. Power, speed, goals in any sauce, it's like you're going from a starter to a steak to a fish. Everything is together, Your meal is complete.
7 colors, guys. That's what they say in South Africa. 7 colors, everything is there. Guys, that's Romelu Lukaku. Big, powerful striker. Belgium all-time leading goal scorer at the age of 24. Manchester United, first choice striker at the age of 24. Manchester United, one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest club. What do you have to say about that? Guys, this guy is phenomenal. He's a fantastic player. Of course, guys, without wasting time, let's move to England. Kane, as you've said, fantastic. Another fantastic young player as well.
You know what really impressed me about England? The calmness and the composure during both games, no matter the score, you know.
Yeah, correct.
They look like they're not struggling. It looks like they're having a training session, you know.
Correct.
And, you know, fantastic. I want to mention Kyle Walker on the back, full leader of the defense. He gave the timing, the tempo. He told to the teammates how to pass the ball, you know.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. And you see how Guardiola influence has been playing a big role for him from that fast and hard right back to a world-class player with leadership skills.
Correct, guys, that's true. Guys, you know, this England team, sorry, no one gave them a chance going to this World Cup, you know. They were like, because, you know, in the 2010 World Cup as well, some stories came out that Wayne Rooney, you know, he got so bored that with some other player, they ended up sitting and watching Wayne Rooney's wedding video. You know, how boring was that? There was no togetherness, but in this team, there's more togetherness. You can tell that it's youth mixed with experience, and everyone is hungry and everyone is working for each other. And you know what? These guys can even go far as to the semi-finals.
Yeah, absolutely.
As even winning the World Cup as well. This unpredictable World Cup. So it's going to be a very fantastic World Cup.
I see you taking a position, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking my position. So it's going to be a fantastic. It's going to be a long journey, guys, for England. But so far, it's a fantastic journey.
Fantastic journey. Fantastic journey.
You know what, guys? As we always promise you guys, we never leave you with empty-handed. We're gonna give you something today, and it has to do with my man, you know, Lukaku, the big guy, the big man.
Yeah, big story. Yeah.
The big story, the finisher, the first touch man. You know, what do you have?
No, it's unbelievable, guys. You know how the mind, you know, and how you react to circumstances is so important to define your success. And this story is so touchy, you know. When I read the story, I was like shocked. I really felt the pain, you know, and the commitment of Lukaku, you know, to become one of the best players in the world. You know, when he was very young, one morning, he saw the mother putting water in the milk because the family was going through a bad financial situation. And, you know, it was so heartbreaking for him to see the mother sacrifice everything and put in water. And he said, you know what, I will never allow my family to struggle so much. I will do anything in my power to provide for my family to become one of the best strikers in the world, you know. And more, you know, 1 week before his grandfather passed away, he made a call, and the young Romeo answered on the phone, and he said, promise me something, that you're gonna look after my daughter. And Lukaku said, you mean my mother? I said, yes, your mother, my daughter. The grandfather passed away 5 days after that call, you know. Another tragedy in the family, but it did not stop Lukaku to become one of the best in the world. And he said, every time I was going into the field, I was feeling like I need to kill in it. I need to kill this ball. I need to do anything that is empowering, you know, and become a football player. The rest is history, you know. Plus, I want to mention the power of the law of attraction, you know. When he was at Anderlecht when he was still 16, he visited Stamford Bridge, and he said, you know, I wish one day I would play for Chelsea. 12 months later, Romelu Lukaku was a Chelsea player, and the rest is history. The power of belief, the power of circumstances, wherever you are, whenever, you know, you can make it.
You can make it, definitely, guys. It doesn't matter how big you are, doesn't matter how small you are. So, you know what? So that's where the power is coming from, eh?
Yeah.
Because Lukaku, whenever he gets the ball, it looks like he's gonna crush the ball. You know those feet, eh? Those big feet of his. You know, I mean, like, yo, if I was that ball here, I'll be crying, yo, because those feet are massive. So, by the way, has he got a sponsor yet? Because he's scoring so many goals. I remember he was playing with those plain boots. There were no sponsor, I don't know.
I'm sure the sponsor are running now. Eh?
Yeah, okay, yeah, because he's been scoring, eh? So it's been promising. Guys, you know what? We spoke England, we spoke Belgium, we spoke Harry Kane, we spoke Lukaku, we spoke Hazard. You know, the togetherness in the English team. Kyle Walker, a transformed player. Harry Kane, fantastic footballer, scores all types of goals, very focused. It shows that if you focus on your goals, you can absolutely achieve anything. Look at Romelu Lukaku. Under such circumstances, he's a top footballer now. He plays for one of the best football clubs in the world, Manchester United. Not just that he plays for Manchester United, but he's their He's their trusted man in the front line. So guys, anything is absolutely achievable as long as you just put your mind to it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hey,
thank you. Don't forget to share our contents, you know, to subscribe on our Augustus TV.
Yes.
Always keeping your eyes on our social media, Facebook and Instagram, you know, Instagram Live, Instagram Stories, you know, there is always stories about football transfer, who's doing what, where. We are streaming the best goals of the World Cup. If you want to have a look when you're bored, when you're in the car, whatever, just stay tuned with our channel, with Augustus Sport and Media.
Yeah, correct, guys. You know what? He's from Italy. I'm from South Africa. Bafana didn't qualify for the World Cup. Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup. What does that say? We're in the same WhatsApp group, eh?
Yeah,
Italy and Bafana
won 4 World Cups.
We won the Africa Cup of Nations.
In 1996.
1996. Yeah, it's okay, guys. At least we won something, eh? But you know what? We're not both not in the World Cup. What does that make sense? In the same WhatsApp group, eh? I'm kidding.
+39.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. It's lovely. We appreciate your support. Please don't forget to press that subscribe button, eh?
Thank you very much. Absolutely.
Thank you.